The global furniture company IKEA has landed in Montgomery County. StoreReporter.com's Cheryl Heimlich talked with MCM about the first location for the county. You've been reporting on this IKEA since it was first announced last year. So from your coverage, what can you tell us?
Just again today, looking through the press materials that they sent out, and they described it as a plan and order store, which meant that you would be able to go there, look at the things in person, sit down with someone to plan your space, but you couldn't take anything home. And they really stressed that. So when I got there, I was shocked to find that there's a lot that you could take home.
The new location in Gaithersburg is called a plan and order point with pickup, which is different from IKEA locations like the one in College Park.
So they can order them here?
You can sit down with someone and you can order everything and go back and pick it up another day at the Gaithersburg store, which saves a ton of time and saves the delivery fee, which is $49 in a lot of cases. So that's going to be a huge plus for everyone that lives in that part of Montgomery County.
The IKEA opened mid-March in Gaithersburg at Rio.
We've been open a few weeks, and it's so amazing the amount of people who've come in and they're excited that IKEA is here and it's close to them.
What is this plan and order site that we have here in Gaithersburg now?
Everybody who comes to IKEA thinks of the big blue box, right? The big store that you go through that takes a lot of time. A planning and order point or an IKEA with pickup is really a slice of that.
How does it work with purchasing an item?
Right next door, we have our pickup point. So if you purchase anything from the IKEA range, all 10,000 products, typically you can pick it up next day. So we don't have the big warehouse that you normally walk through, but you're able to actually purchase anything that IKEA sells and then just come right back the next day and pick it up. It's really that experience with a home furnishing specialist, a little bit unique and intimate from an experience standpoint.
Do you know how new this plan and order type of format is for IKEA?
It's a brand new formula that they're trying. And there's another one in Arlington. These were among two of the first to open in the country. It requires a lot less space. It allows them to get into a market that has less buildings available, less square footage available. Target, for example, has done that somewhat. The other thing that I think is really smart about it is this area of Gaithersburg is really up and coming for not only young families, but empty nesters. So a lot of people that were living in Potomac or Bethesda to get their kids into certain school districts, now they don't have to be there anymore, and they're downsizing to townhouses and condos around downtown Crown and around Rio. And maybe they couldn't take all their big furniture with them from their big house that they raised their kids in, and so they want something that's smaller, a little less expensive. They may be outfitting their guest rooms for their future grandchildren. If they're young families, they may be just doing their starter furniture, and this is their starter house. And so those are both markets that they're going to hit with this store.
While customers will not find IKEA's well-known Swedish meatballs at this location, they can go home with other small items.
I've gotten a lot of questions about that. Or do they have the cinnamon rolls? No, they do not, sadly. It would be nice if they would add them, but they don't. So you can't get the food there, but you can get a lot of things to eat food on.